Spring is that moment where the sun finally hits your face. When the storms have passed, the skies have cleared up, everything feels back to normal. If we had no winter, spring wouldn't seem so pleasant. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. I want to lay down, let the sun hit my face, and forget about absolutely everything that has happened. Just for that moment in the springtime, we can leave those storms behind us. The sky's clear, and everything feels clear again. No matter how hard those winter storms felt, keep moving, keep going. Because the sun will always come out. Spring will always come. And everything will be okay.
It's okay. I know someday I'm gonna be with you.
It's always fun to try some new things in our new beginnings. So first I'm going to start with my Bombay Hair extensions, and these are number 60 Ash Blonde and 22 inch. And I'm going to take these and curl them with my Bombay 5-in-1 curling wand. So because it can be hard to curl hair extensions by yourself without anyone home to help you, but what I like to do is find like a rod or a hook or something and just put my extensions on them, and it's super easy to curl them that way. Today I just used one of my lighting rods in my studio that was hanging over my head. It was very convenient. So I'm using the medium barrel in my 5-in-1 curling wand set to curl my extensions. I really like this size of the barrel because it just gives me the perfect curl. And I like to curl my extensions separately from my hair because I find that the curls stay longer and it's just easier to get a really nice tight curl when I'm curling them separately from my hair. There we go, all done. So what I'm going to do is finish curling the rest of my Bombay extensions, and then I'm going to move on to curling my own hair. So before I curl my own hair, what I do is I will douse it in dry shampoo. I will put dry shampoo everywhere, all over every section of my head, and that really helps keep the hair extensions in place. And I swear by this. This is the XL volume version, and if you're using hair extensions, I think this is the best one for you to use because it's kind of like using a powder. It's very similar to that, and it holds the extensions in so well. So I'm going to be putting the dry shampoo in different sections of my hair, and I'm really focusing on the top part because I really want this part to be extra voluminous, and you will see why shortly. And then what I do is I just take my hands and run it through my hair to make sure none of that powder is showing. Then I'm going to take my Bombay 5-in-1 curling wand, and I'm going to use the same barrel setting as before. I usually split my hair into two sections. I really only do two sections of hair. I just do the top half and the bottom half separately. I don't really go in too many layers here, and I go in just section by section, curling the curls away from my face. Now I'm moving on to the top layers of my hair, and again I'm just curling everything away from my face. And then I'm just doing the back here to give it some volume. And I'm just taking that section on top and just kind of leaving it because I don't really want to curl it, and I'll show you why. Now I'm going to go in with my favorite hairspray from Pantene Pro-V, and this is the number 4 anti-humidity spray. And this stuff I swear by, you guys. I think I've used it in every video, and it's only $5 at the drugstore. And now I'm going to insert my hair extensions into my hair. So I just go layer by layer, taking the hair extensions one by one and clipping them in each like different row of my hair. I go row by row, section by section, until I get to the top of my head. And it's a really good idea to get your hair extensions shaped to your head and to your hair because it just makes everything fall really beautifully in place. then I move on to the sides, and I use 2 3-clip pieces on the sides, usually to give lots of volume. So I'm putting one on one side, and then I'm putting one on the other side of my head. And then I'm just spraying it with my Pantene hairspray, and I'm going to take a brush and brush it all through so that I can blend my hair with my hair extensions and there's no divide in the hair. And then you can just take your fingers and twist the hair together and just make sure everything is blended. And there we go. Now we're going to move on to the final step of this look. Now, this section on top is the one that I really wanted to keep separate from everything because I want to do some back combing and really get it nice and voluminous for our headpiece. So I'm going to be taking a comb and just back combing different sections of the top part of my little pompadour here. And then just take a comb and make sure that the section is straight and the part is straight. And then what I do is I try and find the best kind of way for my hair to sit. Sometimes you kind of have to play around with that top part of your head to make sure that it's even and the bump is even. So once I'm happy with where my hair is sitting, I'll take a bobby pin and I'll usually put one right across the top there to hold everything down. And then I take 2 more bobby pins and adjust the sides to really hold everything in place and to make the poof nice and even. Then I'm just going in on the other side here and pinning it in place. And then I'm just adding 1 more bobby pin to make sure that everything will stay in place. All right, so there's our finished poof on top of our head. And next we're gonna go in with the necklace that I'm using. I bought this necklace at H&M. So what I do is just put the necklace around the little poof and then I pin it in place. And just pin the necklace in place into the little poof at the top of your head. And I'm just using bobby pins to do this part. And I'm just double checking to make sure that it's even. And what I'm doing is taking a comb and I'm gonna pull my hair over top of the gold band of the necklace. As pretty as I think the gold band is, I just don't really wanna show it too much in this look because I wanna really focus on the flowers. So just keep pulling hair out from underneath there until it's nicely covered. And then just blend your hair back into your curls. And you can see it just looks more voluminous and everything on top of my head, and it just adds more volume to the entire look. And there we go, we're finished. Often, it's the deepest pain which empowers you to grow into your higher self. There will be a time when you believe everything is finished. That will be the beginning. I am thankful for all the pain, the struggles, the heartaches, because without them, I wouldn't have found my strength. From the end springs new beginnings.
It's okay, I know someday I'm gonna be with you.